Hi there, I'm Coach Brian and welcome into the 5 psychological pricing strategies proven to increase cash flow, starts, and revenue. If you've purchased our entire Financial University training course, it's very advanced training for treatment coordinators or whoever's presenting money in your office. This is just a continuation, so welcome back in. Hope you're enjoying it so far. This will be the last module before we turn it over to Coach Eric that's really going to dive into the meat and potatoes. So we've gone through the introduction, we've gone through 12 really critical errors that people presenting money make that really cost cash flow, starts, and revenue. Then we dove into 5 pricing strategies to consider, payment options to consider at your practice, making sure that if you implement those well, it's going to set you up for success throughout this journey of this course, but just in general as well. And then now we're diving into these 5 psychological strategies, these 5 principles. Gets me really excited to talk about these because, again, this is a journey. It's all bringing it together to tell a story, and this is going to be some awesome stuff. If you just bought this off of our store or if you used a code to get this course for free, what we're going to be talking about throughout this is something that is very impactful, could make a very big difference for your practice when implemented well. That's always the key, right? And that's why we are a personal trainer for your practice here at New Patient Group, is we are those keys to the car, if you will, the vehicle of implementation. So just keep that in mind if you implement it. The goals we are going to want to accomplish with our pricing strategies, okay? It's going to help you set you up for success. Just like we've talked about before, if you're following along in the course, the reason I'm doing all these intros is I want to make sure that Coach Eric, who's going to come in and just do an amazing job, you're going to absolutely be blown away with what you're going to learn, what he carries out. But this initial on is kind of somewhat to sell you on, hey, why are we doing this? Why is it important? Somewhat to sell you on, hey, look, if we get some of this stuff implemented and started before we even get to Coach Eric, how much better off you could be when you do get to Coach Eric, all right? So I'm setting you up for success. We're also setting Coach Eric up for success as well, all right? And that's what this is also going to do. If you have a full grasp of what these pricing strategies are that we're going to teach you today in this course, as well as throughout this journey of the entire Financial University course, you're going to be in a better position. All right. Also, help separate you from the competition. Something we talk so heavily about. If you're an avid New Patient Group client, especially a private client, you know about this. If you're just following along, maybe again, you got this as a free course. Maybe you don't know, is that, look, when you are in a competitive marketplace, you have to look at everything different. When a consumer views you as a commodity, you have to look at everything different. You have to be an innovator from a business owner standpoint. You have to be an innovator from a clinical standpoint. We're going to teach you things here with these pricing strategies that are definitely going to help separate you from your competition. Help you increase prices. Like I've told you many times as you follow throughout this entire course, is that we want you to be the highest priced in town. The more competitive an industry gets, the more commoditized it is in the mind of the consumer. We want you to go up in your prices. A lot of people say, how is that possible? Well, it's possible as long as you implement sales into your practice, okay? You have to understand the ins and outs of sales, of experience, of hospitality, customer service, verbiage, presentation. If you do, you can go as high as you want. Obviously, there is a limit, there's a level, there's a rooftop, but you can go higher with your prices, all right? So we're gonna help you increase prices, help you increase cash flow, all right? We wanna teach you how to get more money down on the front end as a down payment. We're gonna dive into that. And then also, inevitably, how you increase revenue, your starts, okay, through increasing more sales. That's the goal the goals we want to accomplish in this 5 psychological strategies, these 5 principles that you can apply to proven ways to increase your cash flow, starts, and revenue. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.